I got the call for the new apartment. I am so excited. I am so excited. So we're moving yet again. Y'all know how we do over here, but I got the call for the new apartment and it's official. I got the call for the apartment, hired my movers, and I'm getting the ball rolling. I've already started some packing too, but this is going to be the last full vlog really in the apartment that I live in right now. Although moving is always work, I love the process of moving and finding a new place and elevating my space each time. However, I don't want to speak too soon, but part of me feels like this might, I'm not saying it is, it might, because look, from one year to another life can change. Who knows where I'll be in a year, but what I feel in my heart as of right now, I feel like I might be in this place longer than a year. Finally, maybe, we'll see. As of right now, of course I have to see once I live there, but as of right now, I do not feel like I compromised on any of my desires, wants, needs with this apartment, which is huge. It's huge and rare to find, especially living in Los Angeles. You're either compromising on the price, you're compromising on the space, you're compromising on the parking, on the location. It's always something, and in this place I don't feel like I'm compromising on any of those things. I have a gas stove because right now I have an electric stove, and I hate it. It does not cook the same. I hardly, like, I cook because I have to, but I try not to because I just don't like it. I have a gas stove, parking for my guests. It's in a great location. I'm close, even closer to my parents and my family. I'm still in the city, but far enough. Hold on, my sister's calling me. Oh, but yeah, where was I? Not compromising. I feel like I'm just really excited about this one. This so far is definitely my favorite apartment, and I was this close to renewing my lease where I'm at right now, but I just couldn't justify the price that they were going to raise the rent to for the space that I had, because I really liked this place, but it didn't make sense. So yeah, that's where things are as of right now. So right now I'm actually headed on to go pick up my sister. Nothing to do with the move. I'm picking up my sister because I'm taking her to get her nails done because she wanted to do that for her birthday. Her birthday's coming up. Fun fact, me and my sisters are all Aquarians. All of our birthdays are January and February, back to back. So yeah, I'm taking my sister to get her nails done because that's what she wanted. And after that, I have to run to Target and then the grocery store because I'm doing a little taco night tomorrow at my place. And then I need to run to Target just for some essentials. And like I mentioned, I have already sort of started packing, so we're probably going to do some packing in this vlog is what I'm assuming. It's going to be a very slow paced vlog because, to be honest, the past few days have just been me getting my life together as far as trying to transfer things over and apartment hunting, and just a lot has been going on with the moving process. And that's going to be how it's going to be the next few days, is packing, because by the time you guys watch this vlog right here, I'll be moving in a week. or less than a week, depending on if I post this on a Thursday or a Sunday. It happened very quick. And this was another place, you guys probably might think that I make some stuff up, but this was another place that I almost missed the opportunity on, because, and this happened in the place that I live in right now. The place that I live in right now, if you didn't watch that video, I almost didn't move there because it was the very last place that I viewed, and I was this close to not even going to go see it because of the price, because it just, that place was so nice that I didn't think it was attainable for me. And when I went, things kind of just fell into place, and I ended up living there, and it was an apartment that I never would have thought I would live in. And fast forward to now, this apartment, and I was telling my mom the story, this apartment right here, I had on my list of places to go see, and when I reached out to them to, you know, make an appointment or just see what their availability was, they didn't answer. And so they called me back, I didn't answer, and then I called back, they didn't answer, and they called me back again, and I didn't answer because I was busy and then they were busy, and it was just back and forth. So I was like, you know what, forget it. It's not meant to be. It is what it is. And so I went to go view, that next day after I had called, I went to go view 4 apartments, 4 condo slash apartments, homes. And then the day after that, I had 3 appointments for some other places. And then I was like, you know what, let me just email them. Let me just email them just to see if maybe I can go see. It doesn't hurt to just check, because I wasn't fully satisfied with the first 4 that I had seen. So I emailed her and I was like, hey, I'm reaching out. I know we've been going back and forth and haven't had the chance to talk, but by any chance, do you have any availability today to go view your apartment complex? And she was like, yeah, we have availability at 12 and at 2. So I was like, cool, fill me in for 12. So that morning I went to, I actually drove out to like Culver City to look at some, wasn't satisfied. Then my next stop was the apartment I'm gonna live in, and I was like, oh my gosh, the fact that I almost was not going to come to this is insane. Like when I drove up, the little area around there, and then when I got off and saw the amenities and everything, I was like, this is the one. And I was that close to not even going to go see it. Crazier thing is, when I got there, in my mind, I was already going to settle with this apartment if I was going to stay there, because they had, I think they only had 1 bedroom, like smaller 1 bedrooms available, and they were only north facing, which north facing, you get no sunshine, no direct light at all. Where I live right now is a north facing unit, and I get no sun, no direct sun, no sun rays, nothing. It's like mostly gloomy in my place. And so I was like, you know what, that's just something that is hard to find, so I'll just have to settle with it because it is what it is. All the other places I had visited were also north facing or east, which is, again, is just not the best. And so I was like, you know what, it is what it is. So I go into the office and she's like, oh, look, what are you looking for? And I was like, oh, I saw that you guys have these 2 available. I was hoping for a south-facing unit, but I saw that you guys don't have any, so we can just view these 2. And she's like, well, actually, we just had somebody today, this morning, come in and tell us their move-out day. And it is the day before you need to move out of your place, and it is a southeast facing, yeah, southeast facing corner unit. Corner, no shared walls, -1. And I was like, are you serious? Like today, they just did that. He was like, yeah, we have one available. I have one on this floor that is the exact same floor plan, layout, everything, except for the cabinet colors are going to be a little different, but it's the same floor plan, same everything. I can take you to that one so you can see it. see how you feel about it, and you'll be just a few levels from that one. When I walked in, it aligned so well. And to think also, if I would have gone to go see that place initially when I wanted to on the Monday, the first day that I had called, that unit wouldn't have been available, and I probably would have settled for one of the other units or gotten a different place completely. Just the timing. I'm mind blown every single time. If that's not God, and this happens to me, I kid you not, every time I move or something big is happening, that I'm like, I have no clue how this happened, how this is working for me in my favor. And I do actually know it's all God, y'all. The closet space, the windows, the lighting, everything. My mind when it comes to the decor is racing. I already have so many things saved on my Pinterest as far as what I want to do with this space. Oh, I'm so happy. I just got home from the gym. We're gonna do a Sephora haul because, yes, another Sephora haul. I know we did one in the last vlog. We're doing another one today. Let me pause this before it's too loud. Life hack. If there is something that you want from Sephora and it's sold out in every store near you, or you think it is, go on the Sephora app and do say if they allow or offer same-day delivery where you are. Click same-day delivery and you will get it delivered from wherever it is in stock to your house, as long as you have same-day delivery and it says on there that it's available. Because I went to 2 different Sephoras looking for my shade in the Hourglass concealer. If you know, you know, this concealer is sold out everywhere and mine is running low. I went to 2 Sephoras. They didn't have it in stock. They didn't even have it in stock online, I don't think. And I clicked on the same day delivery tab and it said in stock or available for delivery, and I ordered it today around 2 and it got delivered around like 6 p.m. Yeah. And so now I have a re-up on this concealer, and I use the shade Sienna, which I feel like is the shade a lot of people are using. And another thing that I got delivered is the Topical Slick Salve Mint Lip Balm. When I tell you, this is another item that is out of stock online, but it was available for same day delivery. So there's that. But I've been seeing everybody talk about this, and so I was like, let's do it. Let's try it. I'm about to hop in the shower, but I do want to try this. I can see why. Ooh, I look greasy. I can see why people like it, because it's minty and it's thick. It's thicker than most lip balms that I've tried, which I like. I don't like when you put on a lip balm and it's like a light glossy feel. This feels like a thick lip balm. Yeah, of course it doesn't have tint to it, but I like that. I like that. Get rid of all this packaging. I also got my nails done today. I had red nails or orange nails earlier, and I ended up getting my nails done, but I think they're a little bit too pointy. I asked for her to do them pointy, but now I'm just kind of like, ooh, I don't know if I'm feeling the super pointy. And then these 2 lost shine. I don't know what happened, so I'm kind of like, and I don't want to drive back to get them fixed, but they're dull. They look super, super dull. I don't know, but I just went for like a neutral color. Okay, and then other stuff that I got from Sephora. This I've never seen, and I think it's because it's new. Pretty sure I saw on there that it's new, but Youth to the People has a body cleanser now, and it's the Superfood and Niacinamide body cleanser, It's called Elevated Self. It's to balance and soften. It has superfood extracts. What is that? Surfactants? Surfactants. Niacinamide. Notes of cedarwood, black pepper, fresh greens to uplift and elevate. So we gonna try it, and this is what the packaging looks like. Oh, it has a pump. Okay, cool. So it's like this bottle right here, and it comes with a pump. Boom, there you have it. I didn't even smell it in the store. I probably should have done that before buying it, but oh. Ooh, this smells sexy. It smells like a sexy man. It kind of has like a cologne-ish fresh plant, like very that smells real good. Okay, this is going in the shower right now so I can try it out. I also got the Biossance Sugar Body Scrub. This is a melting exfoliator. This is another product that I hadn't seen before and that I wanted to try. I'm sorry, the lighting is terrible, but it's nighttime. So yeah, this one smelled really good, also clean. And I love the fact that it's in a squeeze out. I do love a jar sometimes for a scrub, but the fact that it's in a squeeze out, I can squeeze it onto my gloves and then just rub it on. Girl, I went for it. If you saw my last vlog, you saw that I bought the moisturizer, and I liked the smell, but it was still giving a little bit of that cream like scent, like a, you know how unscented moisturizers still have some sort of a scent to it? They just smell like moisturizer. It had that mixed with the scent. So I was like, you know what? When I walked in, I saw these displayed there and I was like, you know what? Let me just spray it and see how I feel about the body spray. They ate with this scent. So now, yes. Now I like the yellow one and I like this one. Those are the only ones from the line that I genuinely like. This smells so freaking bomb. Okay, I'm so happy with this purchase. So this is, ooh, share the warmth of a sunset with uplifting notes of vanilla, orchid, sugared violet, and sheer sandalwood. It's the sandalwood for me. I am like you can tell, I'm more of a musk girl. I like sandalwood. This is black pepper and cedarwood. Like, that's me. That smells incredible. Okay. So last but not least, I got this cream blush. I thought the shade was pretty. From Nude Sticks, by the way. And it's in the shade Dulce Darling. These, by the way, you can use them on your cheeks, your eyes, and your lips. I have the Picante shade, and I love that one. But this one's like a burnt orange, kind of like my bra top, but it's like a burnt orange, really pretty tone. Oh, you can't even, there you go. It looks so stunning. I love blushes like this, and the fact that it's a cream blush is my favorite, because on my no makeup days, I'll just do a little bit of concealer. Like today I did a little bit of concealer, a tiny bit of cream bronzer, and then a cream blush on top, because then it sets and it looks like skin. It just looks like you're wearing nothing. No powder, no nothing. And this is matte, so it doesn't get too shiny. Right now I look very greasy and oily because I just left the gym. But I went to Sephora earlier and the girl was like, oh my gosh, you look so moisturized. And I was like, thanks. So yeah, that's kind of like a go-to combo. This with a nice little cream bronzer. But that's everything I picked up from Sephora this time around. I'm about to hop in the shower and use these fire smelling products, and I'm gonna unwind for the night. Tomorrow I have quite a busy one. I have to, well, it's not really busy, it's fun busy, but I need to go to the grocery store to get some stuff for my taco night, and then I also need to go and run and do my brows, potentially get these nails fixed. And what else? I already booked my movers. I have a to-do list. Grocery store. Oh, hiring movers, did that. I had something else, I can't remember. I do need to go, oh, I need to go to Goodwill to drop off some stuff. I've pretty much already, I've pretty much already decluttered everything in my apartment that I do not plan on taking to the new place. I need to write that down. He reminded me, but I don't want to forget. I need to post my couch somewhere to sell it because there's no way I'm keeping that white couch. It's just way too high maintenance. Hoping I can sell it for close to what I got it for. If not, it's fine. But I need to post my couch, and that's it. All my other furniture I love and I want to take. All right, let me hop in the shower, stop rambling, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. And then these don't need a whole sheet, so you have more than one? Yeah, 4. So my mom just left from helping me, and my place is, hold on, pretty much all packed up, which is insane. We got it done really, really fast. If I would have done it alone, I feel like it would have taken me forever. But literally everything is packed. It's gonna look like a mess because there's like little things that I'm gonna have to put in my car the day of. But I have some stuff in the dishwasher that I have to put in here. And then as far as literally everything, empty, that stuff that has to stay, empty. I did leave some stuff that I'm gonna use within the next few days, so I just kind of left some essentials or things I'm gonna reach for within the next few days, some utensils and whatnot. That way I could empty out as much as I could. This is also completely empty. My bathroom as well is pretty much completely, I did leave out obviously the things I'm going to use throughout the week as well, and that stuff, but this is empty. This, I just have a few things. Stuff's off the walls, and look. We did pretty much all of this today. Crazy. You don't think you have stuff until it comes to moving and you're like, wow, I actually have a lot of things. But everything on this side is pretty much cleared up. Just need to bring that down. And this. So that's the progress as of today. They picked up the couch. I sold it on Facebook Marketplace. They got a crazy deal for it. I feel like it was going to a really good home. It was 2 girls. They were roommates and they were looking for a white couch. And they were so excited. So I'm glad that they stumbled across my post. Closets like last minute that day, and just everything. All the drawers and stuff are empty. Oh, my face looks so greasy and I look so tired. My eyes are like reddish and just kind of like low. I want to take this makeup off ASAP. But luckily we got all of the big stuff done. Now I just straightened my hair today, so I have all these little flyaways. But luckily now all that I have left for my moving day is to put my clothing in bags. I'm gonna leave all the stuff on the hangers and then just put bags or trash bags over it, and the movers can just take them like that. That way it's easier and they can just take it in little sections. My shoes are organized in these bins, so they really will have to just carry those out. I emptied out all of my clothing drawers. I just left like obviously a few pairs of like underwear, bras, socks. That's it. I left leggings and some sweatpants. What else? Oh, and pajamas, of course. So that day I really only need to pack up that stuff, whatever I used throughout the week. Whatever stuff I left in the kitchen that I needed throughout the week, I need to load up my car with the stuff that I don't want my movers to take. So for example, I always take my jewelry in my car. I always take my camera equipment. All my cameras go with me in my car. All of my, usually I don't do all my purses, but my more expensive purses, I put those separately and I take those with me in my car. My paperwork and my taxes and my passport, all of that stuff, super important paperwork, I put it in a box and I take that with me in my car. I never give that to the movers, ever, ever, ever. I just don't like to risk it. Like all my stuff for my business and like all that, I take that with me. And some vases, some bigger vases that I just want to be careful with, I'm going to take those. Everything else goes with them. And I won't have to really do any heavy lifting. The crazy thing is this time around, as much as I move, because I move, y'all know I move all the time. As much as I move, I think this is the first time that I feel like I have less stuff and that it was easier and quicker. Because normally I take about a week before my move out day to get all of my stuff packed up. And me and my mom did it all in just a few hours. She got here around 12. We didn't start packing until maybe 1:15 because we were waiting for the girls to come pick up the couch, and they came around 12:30. No, they came like 12:45. And we waited for them to, you know, make their few trips, take the couch down. And then we started packing after that. So I want to say we started around, let's just say 1:30. And she left not too long ago around 5:30. We took about like maybe an hour break, 30-minute break to eat. And so we did everything within those few hours. Normally it takes me a few days if I'm doing it by myself. So I am so happy about that because now I do not have really much else to do. This has been the easiest, least stressful packing and moving experience so far. I'm also not moving far from where I am right now, but far enough to where I'm avoiding a lot of. So right now I live in Koreatown. If you know, you know, Koreatown is just, I mean, downtown is hectic. Koreatown is really right up from downtown. I just feel like it's very different. Downtown is also hectic, but Koreatown is just even more congested, and you have to drive further down and kind of like get through the city to get to Koreatown. And once you get to Koreatown, it's just madness, hectic, a lot going on. And I think there's more. Is there more homelessness? No, because in downtown you have Skid Row, but there's just, I don't know, it's not, not the best. I mean, I think maybe you can find some good areas or streets, certain streets, but just it's not for me. So yeah, I'm moving further away from here, but still close enough to the hustle and bustle of the city, and still really kind of like in the city. So whew, I'm really thrilled. And in this place, I don't even think I've mentioned, but in this place that I'm moving to, it's bigger. I think I maybe mentioned this, but it's much bigger, better area, a walkable area. Here where I live right now, I cannot walk to go get something because it's just not necessarily safe, and it's not there's not anything here. There's a lot of little shops, like random things that you can't really walk to. I wouldn't walk around here. I just wouldn't. And over there it's different. Like I can actually walk to get coffee, or like I'm not scared to do that. And there's just a lot more stuff where I'm gonna be, so I'm just really thrilled about that. Oh, I think I did mention this because I told you guys that I didn't really compromise this time around on a lot of things. But yeah, so bigger space, the price is right, the area is right, everything just really came together for this one. And I told you guys I'm like a little closer to my family. Here I wasn't far, but again, even my cousin lives right outside the city, and to get here today it took her a while. Like it took my mom, and well, her thing said it was gonna take her an hour, but she got here quicker than that. She was probably rushing through the streets, but it was gonna take her 55 minutes to get to me, and my parents don't live far. That's the thing. So it's just gonna be a lot more convenient. I'm closer to everybody, further from the madness. It's I don't know, it just falls into place, and I'm just really grateful, honestly. The past like month or so has just been a little hectic and like a lot going on, or it's felt like there's been a lot going on, but there really hasn't. It's just been really overwhelming, and it's crazy. This is just an observation, but I've noticed that whenever I'm feeling like that, just a lot of stress, anxiousness, a lot of stuff going on, I notice that a lot of people are feeling that way at the same time. I'm like, what is that about? I keep seeing a lot of people posting about, you know, they've been feeling just kind of like off or anxious or like stressed, tired. I'm like, what is it? And it's not seasonal, nothing, because there ain't no way, ain't no freaking way. It has to be something. It's really strange. But anyway, yeah, I too have kind of been like taking the first month of this year to just decompress and just be without, you know, stressing myself out over certain things, just trying to literally take it day by day. It's really odd, I don't know, but I'm really excited because this is going to give me a sense of having a fresh start, fresh space. And I say that every time that I move, but it's really true. I'm really grateful that every time that I have moved, sorry, I'm rinsing my face, 1 second. I'm just grateful to be able to do it and to be able to upgrade my place every year. But like I told you guys, I am kind of getting in a place where I'm like, okay, mom's getting tired. Oh my god, it feels so good to take my makeup off. And I think the most thing that I'm excited about as well, aside from the area that it's in, the building itself, there's also a lot more diversity in that building. Just a lot more people that I feel like I can like relate to, or maybe like meet. Even in passing, it's just really nice to be in an environment where you feel like you fit in. I don't necessarily feel that here. Don't get me wrong, I love this building. I definitely would have stayed here because I feel really safe regardless of what's like out there. The building itself is like extremely safe, and that I love about it. And everybody here I know, and so that I'm gonna miss. But as far as a lot of the residents, like I don't really feel like I fit. I feel like I'm a random like a random person here. So I'm looking forward to just being in a community and environment where I feel like a little bit more welcomed and like I fit in. So I don't know, just good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. For tonight, that's really all that I'm gonna get up to. I know this vlog is definitely going to be a short one, but I wanted to make sure to still post something this weekend right before the move, even if it was just a mini vlog. And I know that this upcoming week is going to be a little busy. My sister's birthday's coming up. It's also Super Bowl weekend. Oh my god. And then in the last vlog I was saying that for my birthday I didn't really feel like hosting something, and then I was like, I don't know, I'll see. I'm hosting something. I'm so excited for this, and I want to vlog this too. I'm just excited for the content that's coming, because for a while, like, I haven't really been doing a lot, which is why I haven't vlogged a lot. But I feel like February, it's gonna pick back up and we're gonna get right on it. But I am gonna host something, and the theme for that is bomb. And the prep for that is going to be bomb, and it's gonna be in my new place, bomb. Yeah, and it's an all girls party. I'll share like the theme and stuff in another vlog, because this vlog's more so like movie prep. But yeah, it's very sexy, grown. She's about to be 30, saying goodbye to her 20s. It's gonna be a lot going on. My sister's birthday's coming up, then I move in like the next day. That whole weekend I'll be busy. Then it's Super Bowl that Sunday, and then I have an event the following week. Then it's Valentine's Day, and then it's my birthday and my birthday celebration on the actual day of my birthday. And then the following week after that, I'm going on vacation, my 30th birthday vacation. Goodness, I'm excited. It's going to be a busy month, and it's going to fly by. I can't believe I'm about to be 30. And in the mix of all of that, I want to record my things I learned in my 20s video. So I gotta find when I'm gonna plug that in. But I don't have to rush for that, because I can post that at any time. It doesn't necessarily have to be before I turn 30. So that's what's on the agenda. I'm going to finish getting myself ready to unwind. I'm exhausted. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned. Next video, you guys will more than likely see my apartment and where we are going to be. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I will see you all in the moving vlog. Bye.
So this brother around the way, instantly connected when he caught my eye. Nothing ever was the same. Couldn't seem to get his picture out my mind. Then we took it all the way. I could have sworn he was just my type. Then he said to me,